Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher.
Hi, this is the Nikon Z50, the first mirrorless APS-C sensor camera from Nikon. In this video, I will show you how this camera works for wildlife photography and how is the best setup I use to get the best out of this camera. If you want to know which are the best settings and how are the photos and videos of this camera, stay with me. Hi, I'm Mario Kilian and welcome back to another video. Well, the first thing I always do when I just receive a new camera is to change some settings. And the first one is to start with the diopter adjustment. So the first thing is just to adjust the diopter so that I can get a sharp image in the viewfinder. The second key factor or key setting I always do is to change the focus to the back button focus. I have used this for years and I really love this. I find that is the best way to get sharp photos and to get always in focus the subject I'm taking the photo. And the third setup is to use the function button so that I can change the IF area or IF modes for any kind of different situations. So I can change from a spot, a single point focus area, to a wide small, to a wide large area focus in a very fast way. The Nikon Z50 is a 20 megapixel sensor camera. So if you want to get a good photo, you have to take in consideration 2 points. The first one, if you're shooting animals or bird photography, you have to try to get the subject in that it fits in the frame. And the second is, if the subject is too far away, you need to try a good composition. Why? Because with 20 megapixel you don't have the wildcard to crop so much the image. For fast-moving animals, I use the highest frame rate the camera allows. And of course the AFC focus mode, so I have the subject always in focus. Of course, like always, I shoot in manual mode, but with automatic ISO, and I put a limit to the ISO from about 12,000 ISO. The light meter, I always use the matrix metering mode, and the white balance, I usually use the automatic white balance. We have a really nice sunshiny day, but the problem is that most animals are in the shadow, so don't wonder if the ISO rises a lot. In the Z50, like in the Z7, Z6, and Z5, the animal detection AF works only for dogs and cats. So to get a sharp image, a sharp eye of birds or any kind of animal, I use the single point IF area, and then I try to reframe the image to get a good composition. Something I have learned is that you will never have too much reach with your zoom or telezoom. So something very interesting about this APS-C sensor from the Z50 is that the 600mm zoom has a reach of almost 900mm, and believe me, that is really a lot of reach. And so, that's all for today. I really hope you like this video about the performance of the Z50 from Nikon. To be honest, I really like it. I find it a good camera, and for wildlife it's really amazing. With a telezoom of 600mm and the crop factor of the sensor, you have a very high reach. So, if you like this video, maybe you consider to give it a like, and who knows, maybe you want to subscribe to the channel, and so don't miss any other of my videos. And now, go out and take your best photos. I know you can, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.